This podcast is brought to you by Qingdao, the world's #1 beer. And it is brought to you by Li Chun, China's tobacco of choice.
God damn, boy. Always fucking cracky, man. My name is Daryl, and this right here is a Supreme Gentleman Podcast Special Edition, and we'll get to that in a minute here. But real quick, you might notice that, unfortunately, man, our co-host is gone again, and this time it's something a little more serious, man. He's apparently on mental health evaluation, whatever the fuck they call it. Him and his dad got into it again over some blood. I don't know all the details and shit. I'll find out. But yeah, they ain't let him out of the hospital, man. I guess they think he gonna kill himself or kill his dad or something. I don't fucking know, man. But yeah, we got no co-host tonight, man. It's just me, but don't trip, man. Like I said, this is a special edition of the Supreme Gentleman Podcast, man. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. This is gonna be one of the most important and most informative podcasts you are ever going to hear in your entire fucking life. And with that, I'll go ahead and begin. The title of tonight's podcast is Struggle Sessions, Daryl's Dumps, Challenges I Face as a freedom-loving American trying to take a dump inside Communist People's Republic of China bathrooms, public restrooms, something like that. We'll work on the title, but it's gonna be something like that. And China is an emerging country. It's pretty much caught up to us now in a lot of ways. It's kind of fucking terrifying how fast things are building and developing there. Even when I was there, and I've been back for like 7 years now or so. I've been back a hot minute now, man. But even when I was there, the transformation, the progress, the growth, the building, the productivity, the cohesion between the government and business and people and blah blah blah, it's phenomenal in a way. It's a beautiful thing to see, but it's also fucking terrifying because you know at whose cost this is gonna be, man. They're a new kid on the block and shit, and I don't know, man. Modern times are different, man. The backwardness of Chinese whole culture and society is still there. It's still prevalent. Like when I first went there, other foreigners, we all laugh about some of the backward ass shit Chinese people did and believed in, but I'm not so sure that still goes on that much, man. I'm telling you, they're catching up so fucking fast and everything. And hopefully bathrooms is another case of that, man, because from the time that I lived there, and I was there for a long fucking time, man, them fucking bathrooms was disgusting, blood. And they got a long way to fucking go with them things, man. And with that, I'll go ahead and start, blood. Just talking about, I guess when we'll talk about the first topic, just my own personal experience. My first apartment in the bathroom side of that motherfucker, and it was nasty. But it wasn't that fucking nasty because there really wasn't nowhere for dirt, germs, whatever to fucking go. There wasn't nothing in that motherfucker, man. I made myself a little AI artist rendition of that shit. Hopefully it's on your screen right now. And that's kind of roughly what the motherfucker looked like, man. There's about 5 or 6 items in that bathroom total. You got a fucking shower head on the wall. Below that, like maybe 2 feet above the fucking floor, man, there's a hose nozzle. You can turn that motherfucker on to get water out of there. There's a nozzle on the side that you can turn to get the fucking shower head to turn on. And you might be wondering why you got 2 nozzles in there. Well, the second one, man, is for that bucket. Because there's a Home Depot bucket you're going to have in there too or something. Ain't going to be Home Depot, but something like one of them Home Depot buckets. And that bucket's just entirely for flushing down your shit. Like, you go aim for the center hole because there's a center hole in the floor. The floor is like slightly elevated downward. Just a few degrees down. So all your shit, your pisses, all water's all going to slowly slide down that fucking elevation. And, so you take a shit or whatever, man. You get that bucket, you fill it up with much water you need to get out of that hose nozzle, and you just flush it down there, man. Just get it all down that fucking hole, and it's gone. And at first, a lot of you stuck up bitch motherfuckers, man. You probably listen to this thinking, oh, I couldn't do that. Oh, fuck, that's so bad. Nah, it ain't that fucking bad, you bitch ass motherfucker. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. I would say you get used to it, man. You don't even need to get used to that shit. It ain't that fucking bad, please. So be a little bitch, please. I mean, yeah, squatting to take a shit sucks, but it fucking does for like Westerners, man. We ain't used to that shit, and a lot of us ain't really like physically put together the same way there. It's like really easy for Asian people to do that squat, that sitting squat, whatever the fuck you call it. But I don't know that many Caucasian people that can do that shit, honestly. But I've taken hundreds, maybe thousands of shit squatting, man, fortunately in my life. Due to various situations, man. You're in a public restroom or something else. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna have to fucking do it. And if you haven't done it before, it's a great fucking experience. But I stayed out in the woods, man, in the cuts like a couple of times. Then I stayed on my Uncle Reggie's like property up in fucking Washington State. And that nigga had no fucking running water and shit there. So I had to go out. He had a couple acres, man. You can go out there shit in the fucking woods. But you grab you hold onto a branch. You bring, I ain't gonna go into it, but it ain't that hard. Anyway, back to my bathroom, man. Back to my shitter. I got used to that real quick, though. And later on, there was these real nice fucking guys I was cool with, man. They was hella cool people. These Chinese guys, they offered to, like, put a fucking... They said they had an extra toilet, and they was down to, like, help me out and put it inside my bathroom. I was like, all right. They thought it was a great idea. I didn't really think about it, but that toilet was a terrible fucking idea. But them guys was cool as fuck, man, for doing that. It was just really awesome people, man. There's a lot of Chinese people that's like that, man. Chinese people very... hospitable, very generous fucking people, very kind people. So these two guys, they fucking spent a couple hours, man, putting that toilet and made that motherfucker work in my bathroom. But I don't know how the fuck all the shit they had to do that. They did it. And but it was a fucking mistake, man. Cause like, yeah, I had a toilet. I could sit down like a fucking, like I do my whole fucking life to take a shit in my apartment. That's a beautiful fucking thing, man. Great. But now I got this little tiny ass fucking shower room. And I got a big ass monstrosity fucking toilet in the center of it, man. What do I do? Do I sit down like I'm taking a shit when I shower? It was like real hard to work around that fucking thing. But yeah, man, with that said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. There's probably some more interesting, fun fucking facts about the bathroom in my fucking apartment. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I can't remember now if I talked about the rats in that motherfucker. But we gonna save that for a whole nother discussion. That's just too fucking phenomenal. Too amazing a story, man. Cause them rats in China, they ain't like mice we got here. It's the rats we got here, man. They don't even have mice in China, man. It's just rat. They only got one word for it there. It's just fucking rat, man. It's like Lao Shi. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but fucking yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move on, man. We got a lot of ground to cover here tonight, man. A lot of phenomenal, life-changing, earth-shattering fucking shit's gonna get revealed tonight in this podcast. So you really need to stick to it, man. You need to stick around listening. Fuck, man. I'm trying to like figure out where I should fucking begin this, but I mean, that's another thing. Just talk about bathrooms real quick and shit. Give you a little bit more background about bathrooms in China. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. You're gonna find a sit-down shitter, man. Sit-down toilet. I can guarantee you ain't gonna find no fucking soap in that bathroom. All the years I lived in China, I never found soap in no public bathroom ever. Actually, I never find no fucking soap in people's personal bathrooms neither, man. I ain't fucking with you neither. I think maybe a couple people did, man, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think Chinese people ever wash their fucking hands with soap, man. Ever. And that includes doctors, but there was this kid. He was a nice kid, man. His mom was paying me pretty good to go over there and do like 101 English with him at his apartment and shit. He had some kind of health condition, man. He had some heart problem or something like that. He was a good kid though, right? Anyway, fucking yeah, I go in that motherfucker's bathroom, man, take a piss or something like that. Ain't never no soap in there, man. I brought soap in the office I was working at, man. I started doing like personnel there shit towards the like human resource shit. And I brought this big ass bottle of soap I got, man. I fucking put in that bathroom. See motherfuckers start washing their hands with soap. But they come out there taking a dump or whatever, man. Man, I was the only motherfucker in that office that would use that soap, lady. I'm not even fucking kidding you. But that's just not the only thing, like, conditions with bathrooms in China. I mean, like, when you go to a public bathroom in China, there will be attendants in there. Well, people, they get paid to stay in there and just clean them fucking nasty ass, pissy, shitty fucking stalls all fucking day, man. That's their job. That's what they do. But there's one fucking problem. It's like the eternal backwardsness of so much shit in China. Everything's fucking progressing, but people still got these stupid fucking ideas for shit. And this one that's real prevalent everywhere in China. They still don't understand, appreciate, acknowledge, or even maybe fucking know the concept of like using cleaning products like bleach or some kind of disinfectant or something like that. Just fucking squirt your shit down maybe periodically once a fucking day or something like that. So it's never done. There's never cleaned out with bleach or nothing like that. It's just water. Water is the only fucking thing they use for cleaning. And that includes like their hands too, unfortunately. At least from my own personal observation, and I would say with about a 99% fucking assurance, man, that I am correct about the Chinese people just don't wash their fucking hands with soap. Anyway, with that said, yeah, so the bathrooms, man, you go to a public bathroom in China, man, it's gonna stink like fucking piss, like you wouldn't believe, man. It's just gonna stink like shit and piss, boy. Mainly piss. Piss is gonna be the predominant, overwhelming fucking scent you're gonna smell when you go into a public bathroom in China. And this is generally a factor almost all of them. Every once in a while, you maybe go to some new malls, fancy, and they got like some modern international standard they go and buy or something like that, and they're putting cleaning products out there, they're putting chemicals out there, whatever, and it don't stink like fucking rancid piss when you go in there, but nah, most bathrooms, public bathrooms in China stink like fucking piss, dude. And it's just a fact. You see this, the cleaning lady, she's gonna come out every hour or two, she's gonna have her big piss mop, man. She's gonna come out there with a big ass bucket of water and a big ass pissy fucking mop. She's been mopping all day, but she's gonna mop that piss right up, man. She's gonna soak it all down, blade. It's still gonna resonate though, man. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you really gotta have some kind of cleaning materials, man. You really gotta have that shit. You gotta have some fucking bleach, man. You gotta have some fucking disinfectant or something, but I don't know. But oh, and I don't think I mentioned, you ain't ever gonna find no fucking toilet paper in a Chinese public bathroom. It would be like a miracle from God if that was to happen, man. You would have gone into like, maybe, I don't know. I can't think of anywhere, man. I can't think of the airport. The airport's got shit paper, man. You can wipe your ass in the airport. You gonna have toilet paper in the airport. Train stations and shit? Nah, they ain't gonna have that. Bus station? Fuck no. Nah, you ain't gonna get that. But yeah, man, but yeah, with that said, I should probably move on to that first topic. I kind of went off a little bit on the side there, just talking about the conditions inside of your standard Chinese public bathroom. And I got a lot of fun anecdotal fucking adventures to share with you guys, man. And like I promised, they gonna change your life, man. You're gonna walk away from tonight's podcast, you're gonna come back a different fucking person from all the inside information and just enlightenment you're gonna get here. It's incredible, man. So stick with me, man. And if you listen to shit on like YouTube or something, man, give me a fucking like right now. Fuck, man. Just bringing that up, just talking about that for a second, man. Start bringing me like these fucking flashbacks, man. Having to use that fucking nasty ass piss bathroom. Because there'd be just certain times I have to use it. We had a fucking bathroom upstairs in my office and shit. And that was quite a bit fucking better. Quite a bit better. But there'd just be situations, especially back then. I was a fucking alcoholic, man. I drank every single day of my life in China, pretty much. That combined with some of the lower quality foods I was eating. Because, like, shit, man, I didn't have no home cooked meals there, boy. I didn't have no kitchen, or I had a tiny, like, smaller than a bathroom for a fucking kitchen. I never used that motherfucker. Food's so cheap there, it's so fucking delicious, but it's also extremely oily. And if you're eating like food on the go or street food or something like that, you're probably not getting as much nutrients as you're supposed to be getting and shit like that. It's just the difference in like ethnic foods and shit like that. The stuff that Chinese people eat compared to like what the standard Western diet is or whatever, man. The high concentration of oils, though, and the fact I was alcoholic, man, I would just shit sediment. Like the whole fucking time I was in China, pretty much. I can't ever really remember having solid shits there, man. I really fucking don't believe. I'm sure, I don't know, man. I don't know. Other foreigners talked about the same fucking thing with me, man. There was this real scumbag lying piece of shit guy. I think I've talked about it before. His name's Hunter. He's a real fucking piece of shit. That fortunately I knew that motherfucker pretty well when I lived in China. He was a dope fiend, man. He was addicted to opiates the entire time. I knew him when I was there, man. He'd go through hella high water. He'd get him out there. So one way or another, man, he would get himself something. And his excuse for being that way, he said that he just hated having fucking watery, greasy, diarrhea-like shits all the time, man. He said the whole time he ever lived in China, that's all the types of shit he ever had. But he said once he was able to procure some fucking opiates, he started having solid shits again, man. And this apparently, I guess, was like a big deal to this kid. Let's go get a drink right here. Goddamn it. Oh my God, man. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was bringing up the fucking bathrooms downstairs in my office and shit when I was working at the Happy Draft. But, man, actually, I'm gonna fucking bring up another story real quick about the Happy Draft and the bathroom, man, because it's fucking funny. It kind of relates to our topic tonight and shit. But, there was this kid, man, I remember this kid too pretty well. He was real smart. His fucking dad would teach him English and shit like that. He was only like 5 or 6. And he was real fucking good, man. He was a smart kid. His dad was like a weird motherfucker, man. Real weird Chinese guy, man. He was good at fucking speaking English, but he really was. And this one of them motherfucking kind of people, man. He just don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks about him. He's just some weird ass nerd. It's oblivious how stupid he looks with the shit he does. There's a lot of people like that in society. There's definitely a lot of people like that in America. And there's a lot more of them there than there's here, man. There's a lot of them there. I don't know how to explain this. I'm gonna leave it at that. But this guy just some fucking goofy ass nerd, man. and he's just saying everything he's doing in English. Like, I don't know if you ever seen that shit they make kids do, like when they're doing driver's ed. I can't remember what it's called, but they have to like say everything they're doing as they're doing it to their driver's instructor. That's basically what this motherfucker was doing, man, in English. He's like, I am opening the door with my right hand. I am this and that. And he's just like saying everything that he's doing in English. And I guess he's trying to get his kid to do that too or something. I don't fucking know, man. It's just really weird. It came out like really funny, man. I think everybody was kind of laughing at this guy for doing this shit. But then I had to go in the bathroom, man. Fuck, I had to go take a dump or something like that. And we did have sit-down shitters in that fucking, that school's bathroom. The upstairs one, not the public one downstairs, but the actual office bathroom. And they had like 3 squatters and they had like 3 fucking sitters, man. And there's another English teacher in there as well. I come to find out later because he's in the office laughing about it. And I go in there taking shit and I can hear somebody talking in there. I don't think nothing of it at first, man. But then I realized it's that same motherfucking guy, man. The one that brought his son in, that real smart, weird guy that just keeps saying everything. He's doing his whole life commentary in English and shit. And he took that shit to the bathroom with him, man. He in there fucking, what's he saying there? He's like, oh, right now I'm having a great struggle. This is a tremendous effort for me to get out my shit. Oh, I can feel it finally rising and exiting my anus or something like that. He just keeps going on, just the whole fucking story, man. He's just telling you it. Exactly what he's doing. I'm wiping my anus right now. There's a lot of feces on the paper or something like that. It's just fucking disgusting, man. God damn, boy. You're trying to think what else. Yeah, nigga in there like, the smell from the bathroom is overwhelming. The aroma is very strong on my senses and shit like that. And then that other motherfucker worked with the American guy. He just started laughing his ass off hearing this shit, man. I think that fucking guy realized what a fucking fool he's making himself by doing that shit. But actually, though, man, I don't think he really did, because I think I remember, like, later on when I came out that bathroom, man, I could still hear that motherfucker in the hallway just talk himself in English and shit. But anyway, man, I don't know. Let's move on, Blake. I guess that wasn't that interesting. Fucking. But speaking of aromas, speaking of intense, overwhelming aromas, wherever that motherfucker was saying to me, or saying to himself in that bathroom, man, that just brings up another fucking thing I want to mention. Another bathroom incident. So, like, China's a growing place, and buildings are constantly being changed and updated, whatever. But, like, there was this incident, man, when I had to go to this fucking wedding, Blade. And, man, I ain't never been to a fucking wedding my entire goddamn life when I lived in America, man. Nobody ever invited me to a fucking wedding. I don't even know anybody ever got married, man. That's just a non-existing fucking thing, Blade. But when I went to China, oh, fuck no, man. I can't believe I've been to so many weddings in my fucking life, man. I think I've been to, like, God, I want to say like 3 dozen weddings or something like that. It's been off the fucking hook. And, motherfuckers always want me to be their best man. I won't even know these motherfuckers, man. I literally never met this cat my entire life. But they want me to be their best man at their wedding. But I'll fucking do it, man. I'll do it every single fucking time. Chinese weddings is off the hook, man. It's a fucking party right there. You gonna eat like you wouldn't fucking believe, man. You gonna have some amazing fucking food. You gonna have a good time, man. Yeah, I gotta do some white facing, man. I gotta take pictures of these motherfuckers, man. Whatever else for their wedding and shit. But it's a win-win, Blade. They feel all exotic and exclusive and higher ups. They got some white guy taking pictures with, man. They think that's a big fucking deal to them. Real big deal having white eating pictures with them. And it's a win-win for me, man, because I'm getting amazing fucking food. I'm meeting women. I'm just having a good fucking time, man. I'm making business contacts, every fucking thing. So it's a great situation. But this one particular fucking wedding, man, it wasn't. Like, right before I went in there, I was hungry as fuck. I was hungover one morning and shit like that. I think I just fucking smoked a doobie or something like that. Had munchies and shit. So I got these noodles next door to at this little restaurant right next to the hotel they have in the wedding at. And man, it really wasn't that fucking often I got sick from food there, man. It was real fucking rare. Maybe a little bit more than here. I don't know, man. Not that much difference. But this was one of the times, man, where I ate something bad blood and it fucked me up. And I'm in that wedding reception shit. And I gotta take a shit, man. I can't hold this in no more, Blade. It's gonna be, if I don't go soon, man, it's gonna be an involuntary bowel evacuation. So I gotta do something. And I'm looking around this place, man. I can't find no fucking bathroom. I asked my homeboy, Blade, the one that got me going this way. I said, Blade, I need to go to the bathroom. Where I go? He said, there's a bathroom in the room with you, man. I said, what? Because we in like some waiting room. But there is a little like, looks like a closet thing or something like that. What it is, man, they fucking put some bathroom in there a couple years ago or whatever, and it's just part of the fucking room. They just put like some sheetrock up and put some plumbing in that motherfucker or whatever. It's just pretty much part of that room. But it is a functional working fucking toilet. So I go in there, man, and it's a sit down, blood. It's a sit down toilet, man. I think I'm in good graces here. But honestly, man, it sounded like when I went in there, man, it sounded like somebody was fucking physically with their hands stomping and strangling a pack of like ducks, like mallards. Like it's just like quack, quack, quack. It's a fucking quack attack, man. It's a fucking quack attack. And I'm just fucking having violent explosions going out of my rectum, man. Just boom, boom, boom. Just blowing that toilet up, man. And it smelled fucking ungodly, Blade. It smelled fucking ungodly. And that stank, Blade, it just fucking permeated out that fucking makeshift bathroom. Straight into that fucking wedding reception full of people, man. They probably like 40, 50 people, and they're all crammed up in that fucking room. And I'm the Lawai, man. The fucking white guy coming there and just blowing that shit up, man. Just make it stink out of everybody's play. Sorry, I'm at a loss of words right now, man. That shit was embarrassing as fuck, though, man. Because I come out in that fuck room, ain't got no ventilation, ain't no fucking windows, and nobody can go nowhere. So everybody just got to sit there and fucking bask in my brew, man. So they're basking my sense and my innards, but they got to sit there smell my fucking colon all day, man. It's fucking terrible, man. It's real embarrassing. That shit, like, really sticks out to you when you're the only white boy there, too, man. When you, like, I don't know, man. You hear all that bullshit they talk about in all them fucking classes you ever had to take, man, like college and shit. They always talk about marginalized groups and blah, blah, blah. Nah, man, there is something to that shit, boy, because most of you, if you, like, a person from the majority people, maybe you live your entire life and you never know what it's like to be like that one black guy or that one Chinese guy or that one white guy in my situation. But it fucking sucks though, man. It really truly does sometimes. But it seems to me anyway the case, man. I think Chinese people is a lot less fazed by shit that we would probably consider be embarrassing, whatever. I mean, everybody's individuals. They all different and shit like that. People react things differently, but it just... man, it just ain't ever a good fucking thing, man. You the foreigner, you the alien or whatever, man. You the one that's just does something like that, but it just ain't ever fucking good, man. I'm sure I got real fucking drunk, though. Forgot about it 10 minutes later, but nonetheless, though, man. But just bringing up the whole fact that I'm the Lawai. I'm the fucking white RN. I'm the white boy. The Byron. There was another time, man, where that shit came into play, like, big time for me. And, man, that was just a fucked up day altogether, Blade. I might as well tell you everything that transpired that day, man. So, like, there was this hot young girl, man, I was working with at the Happy Draft. She one of them teacher's assistants. And she real into foreigners, man. She, like, mesmerized by foreign people, whatever. She like me. She real sexually attractive, so me and her, we end up having a sexual relationship. But little did I know, man, that she was a club hoe, man. She was a fucking one of them girls that goes on the weekends and sleeps with hella foreign guys and shit. And she done caught the crabs, man. She done caught the crabs. And blood, that shit, I did not have that, man. That was not for me, blood. And then one morning, she wake me up. She started going on about how she heard foreign men have crabs, like, because we hairy and shit. So we all got body lice. I'm thinking, girl, that's the stupidest shit I heard in my fucking life. I ain't got no fucking crabs. She's like, I bet you do. I bet you do. She started going through my junk, man. She's like, yeah, look. And she pulls out this little fucking tiny thing, puts it in her hand. I can't even see anything at first, man. I got like squint, look in, then I see this like tiny little fucking particle, man. It's like tiny, tiny brown colored particle thing. And I'm looking at this motherfucker, man. I'm looking closer at it, Blade. Nah, it's moving, nigga. Nigga, I got crabs. I got body lice, Blade. I never had that shit my entire fucking life. And this bitch don't fucking discover that on me? Yeah, right, Blade. Yeah, fucking right. She a hoe, Blade. She a fucking hoe. She done fucked every foreigner in that town probably. Done spread all her shit and give it to me, man. I don't know. But, yeah, Blade. I mean, fucking... see, that bitch gave me crabs, man. She's trying to play it off like I had these. I brought these with me from, like, America or something like that. It's like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. You are a fucking hoe. You discover you had crabs. You feel embarrassed about it. You knew you gave him another motherfucker crabs, so you had to like let him know in the best way you could possibly think of how, and that's what went down. So I had to shave all my nut hair off, which wasn't a big deal, wasn't that long anyway and shit. But still, man, you don't want to be doing that. I had to shave like anyway, man, I'll let that part go. But I was kind of in a pissy mood about that shit, man. I mean, I know fucking well, I know exactly what's going down, man. And I'm quick losing interest in this bitch, man. I'm real quick losing interest in her. That shit's just a no-go for me. That's a fucking dirty ass hoe right there, man. But actually, man, real quick, before I continue on with this story, I need to like throw out some other anecdotal fucking facts, situation, a story that happened to a very, very good and close personal friend of mine. Somebody who is like one of my best friends to this day, man. I love this motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna say, I am damn sure not gonna say your name on here. Don't worry about that, player. Because I know you listening. But there was this cat, man. He had just come to China. And me and him was like hella good friends and shit. Like, we became good friends because I recruited him for a job. And we just hit it off, man. I was like, took a bunch of acid one night. Me and him was just chopping it up on the phone and shit. Anyway, man, he gets to China and shit. And, you know, he's only been there a couple days. There's this real strange bitch, man, that works like a floor down beneath me. She speaks English real good, but like, I ain't into her, blood. I am not sexually attracted to this girl at all, man. She just like, I don't know, man. She dressed like a cat lady. She's just not attractive to me at all, right? But she lived in America while she lived in Philly, man. She lived in Philadelphia. And this nasty ass hoe done got around. And I think she was planning on fucking me. She's one of them girls that's really into foreigners or whatever. I don't know. And I think she had her sights on me. But then she met my boy. And then I think like she realized that would probably work out better for her or something like that. I don't know. Maybe she thought I was an ugly ass nigga. I don't know. But I had no intention with this bitch, man. I was not trying to scoop her anyway. And I'm like, talking to my boy, said, yo, we're bouncing out. We're with that ugly ass. She wasn't really ugly, just weird. But we're with that weird ass girl at this fucking restaurant. And I let him know I got to go back to my spot. And then I don't know if my boy offered her or she asked him. But he ends up going back with her. He only been in the country for like 2 or 3 days, man. And this bitch, she obviously want to fuck. He finds that out when he's going back to her spot. So he goes back to her spot. You know, they bump uglies and shit like that. He said he could tell something wasn't right. And she kept being real insistent about wearing a condom and shit like that. And I think at one point he said it fell off or something. And she just fucking went like ape shit crazy about it. And he knew there was something real strange about it. And fucking, I don't know how long it took after that before we discovered that she had given him a real nasty sexually transmitted disease. And that's just going to be with him for the rest of his fucking life. It's just sad, blood. I mean, like, women is hoes, man. Like, women all around the world, they fucking nasty hoes, blood. And I would honestly say that there is a certain level of, higher level anyway, of like innocence or whatever to, I would say, on a comparative level to like a Western woman. They do seem like they probably less inclined to be complete fucking hoes that just fuck every motherfucker they know and shit like that, like Western women are. But they're quickly acclimating to our fucking way of life, quicker and quicker. You can see it more and more all the time when I was there, man. It's very apparent. And the disconnect between men and women there, the rift like we have here in America, it's almost as strong there as it is here. It's real fucking apparent when you're there. I know this firsthand because I was an instructor at Hangzhou Normal University, and I'd have these real in-depth discussions with students there and shit. What they thought about gender roles and blah, 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 and all these different progressive ideas. And there's a big rift there, man. It's an enormous rift. And the more Chinese become westernized or seek to mimic our ways and our beings of life, they're just going to have more and more problems with relationships and shit like that. It's going to fall apart. It's going to fucking fall apart faster than it probably does here. But I'm getting way off topic right now, man. We talk about bathrooms, but I'm sitting there talking about my boy getting a fucking ST for some Chinese hoe. But man, if you ever do travel that part of the world, man, don't take that shit for granted. Don't assume because some girl looks innocent. Don't matter where you're at. Don't matter if you're America, fucking Russia, China, fucking South America, Africa. Don't fucking matter. Actually, Africa, you got to be really careful. I heard that 1 out of every 4 women in South Africa got AIDS. So I wouldn't really make a man go in there and partying or nothing. But you just got to watch out no matter where you're at, man. Just always assume the worst about all these hoes. But they might look innocent and shit, but they're not, man. They're fucking women. So they're sick, evil, perverted, twisted creatures when it comes down to it, man. And you better watch that shit. They'll give you something you ain't never gonna get rid of. They're gonna be a part of your life forever, man. My bad about that, man. I had to go slide off on a little side topic there, man. But hopefully that little side topic, man, might save one of you motherfuckers a trip to the hospital one day, blood. I don't know. Just heed my warning, man. Don't ever assume anything about them. And women is nasty. So where was? Oh yeah, I was talking about that nasty women, man. Talking about that nasty hoe giving me crabs, blood. So I was fucking mad. That shit, my ball hair off and shit. She had leg hair and shit like that. I was kind of pissed off that this don't give me fucking crabs. Never had them in my entire life. It's fucking disgusting. But it's good though, man. We go down the mall, Blade. We go get ourselves a fucking chicken, Blade. It is this like deep fried whole chicken, the entire fucking chicken. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That shit was probably, I don't know if it was the most delicious chicken I ever had in my life. It was fucking up there, man. I was probably real hungover, real hungry and shit like that. We got to that mall real pissed off anyway about that bitch give me crabs. And we sit down, man, ate that chicken, man. It's like all my fucking anger, all my problems is gone, blood. This shit is like, goddamn, it's fucking euphoric. It's so incredibly fucking delicious, this chicken is, man. I can't even put it into words. And it's real well seasoned, Blade. They probably been using that same oil for a fucking decade they're cooking that chicken in. And it's giving it a lot of flavor, man. It's real fucking good, but I can't put into words how good this chicken was, man. Oh my fucking God, Blade. It's like shit you blow a load in your pants over, man. I'm not even kidding you. But, you know, a lot of really good things in this world, man, they come at a high fucking price. And that chicken was definitely one of them. And it wasn't probably 5 minutes before we were done eating that, blood, that I got the worst case of Mao's revenge I think I ever had in my entire fucking life, man. That shit was going to come out of me, man, one way or another. And there wasn't a whole lot I could do to fucking prevent it or stop it. I realized what right away, man, once that shit hit me, once I start feeling that fucking turn in my stomach and that weird, like, loss of energy feeling, that weakness feeling, and all this other shit that accompanies like a real bad stomach ache, a real bad diarrhea, it's all hitting me immediately. And I know it's going to be fucking bad. I know it's going to be real bad. I get up. I know they got a bathroom in that restaurant. So immediately, I just break for it, man. I don't even say nothing to that girl, man. I think she knew the look on my face and the way I jumped up and shit. I think she knew something was bad, man. There was about to be an ass eruption inside that fucking restaurant. So I break for that bathroom, man. It don't take me long to find it, Blade. I'm so relieved when I step in there. But my relief is going to quickly turn into something else entirely, man, because when I step in that bathroom, I look and I see they got like 2 urinals and they got two stalls. They squat toilets, man. They squatters. That's good. It's good, blood. It's fucking good. I don't care about that right now. I just need to take a shit. So I go to that first door, man. It's locked. I go to the second one. It's fucking locked. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, man. My stomach's about to blow out my ass, man. I look down, see if they like, you know, if there are people in there or something like that. Just kind of look down, see if I can see people's feet. Nah, Blade. Both them fucking stalls are being used for storage, Blade. They're filling up all their fucking garbage, their papers, or whatever the fuck else they got in that fucking restaurant. And they decided to use their shitters, man, as a place to store the stuff. So this fucking restaurant has no accessible fucking shitters, man. You can't take a dump in there. And for a second, I pondered it, man. I really thought about getting my white ass, plopping my big fat white ass right on that fucking urinal, right in the pisser, man. Just taking a big old fucking ass eruption right in that motherfucker. Just blowing that thing up right then and there. And I pondered it. And it's sad, man, because I think I had a window, I had a minute or two to myself in that bathroom where I could have pulled that off. And I fucking hesitated. I didn't want, like, to deal with the humiliation of some fucking Chinese people seeing some goofy-ass foreign white guy not knowing how to use the shitter or whatever and just taking a dump in their fucking urinal. I don't know, man. Chinese people got no decorum with that shit. They'd probably be taking pictures of me and every fucking thing if that was to happen. And I'd probably be in a spot where I couldn't really move or do much because I'd be having, you know, chocolate lava come out my asshole, so I can't even get up or nothing. I just didn't want to deal with that situation. I thought about it for a minute. I pondered this whole predicament I was in, and I then decided and came to the conclusion that my best course of fucking action was to drop everything, leave that restaurant, break fucking for the second floor downstairs inside the mall. It's an indoor mall, it's huge, and I know they got a big ass bathroom on that second floor in the center. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but what fucking choice do I got, man? If I stay there longer, I'm gonna shit my pants full, blood. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare. So I decided to, you know, do what any freedom-loving American's gonna do in that situation, man. I'll just pucker my asshole up, tuck my stomach in, man, holding it, and just do the green apple two-step right out that fucking bathroom as fast as I can, trying to shuffle out that restaurant downstairs to that second floor so I can get to that fucking bathroom, man. Saw a zip right by that girl, man. I'm probably leaving out some real nasty farts in the process, whatever, but I don't give a fuck. That bitch don't give me crabs, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna shit in that bitch's lap for all I fucking care, man. So I shuffle by her, man, making some funny ass sounds like, ooh, 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 yo, this and that, and I'm fucking, yeah, I'm just shuffling, Blade. I hit that fucking escalator. I got my knees locked together, hold my stomach, man. I start thinking about it. I look around, and of course, I'm the only foreigner in there. I'm the only white guy in there. I'm the only fucking Guanto, fucking bald head white guy in there. And then I realize I'm wearing these shorts, man. These fucking brown shorts with like denim shorts or something. These real baggy ones. And I started like thinking to myself, like, man, if I end up do shit in my pants in here, it's gonna drip down my legs, man. I'm gonna shit myself and it's gonna be so liquidy and just disgusting, whatever else, man. You gonna see it dripping down my legs as I walk to this fucking mall. And then all of a sudden, as I'm thinking this, man, this kaboom, this intense pain just fucking goes right through my stomach, man. And I'm barely holding on, blood. I'm barely holding on. Them damn walls is just about to fucking break. And all hell's about to break loose, man. And the escalator gets to that second floor, but I still got a long way to go to get to that fucking bathroom. And now it's getting to the point I can't even Green Apples two-step, man. I can't even shuffle that bathroom, man. I'm doing like the Hunchback of Notre Dame fucking ogre fucking whatever, like limp walk just to get there. And I'm going slower and slower. And that feeling I need is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I know people's looking at me, man, because I'm looking like a fucking freak, man. I can barely even walk. I look like I got like I'm a fucking, I got something wrong with me. I got muscular dystrophy or some shit, man. I don't fucking know, believe, but there's something wrong with me, man. I think everybody in there can see it. And I'm going, man. I'm going. I can see that fucking bathroom. It's probably 50 yards away from me now. And the pain's getting stronger, man. It's getting so fucking strong. I gotta stop. Walking for a minute, man. Just hold my stomach blood, like, oh. And I gotta channel all my fucking inner chi, man. I gotta do everything I can do inside myself, man. All of my inner powers, all of my focus, all of my determination, all of my life essence is dedicated to one fucking simple thing only. That is to keep that asshole puckered tight, man. Do not let them damn gates bust open, man. And I'm standing there, man. It's taking me like 15, 20, 30 fucking seconds. We just stand there, hold my stomach, say, oh, God, sweet baby Jesus, please don't let this happen here. No, not here. Not now, man. Please, God, no. And I hold it, man. Handle something like this, man. What would John Wayne do if he found himself in a situation like this, man? And I try to dig deep, man. I try to, like, just dig up as much strength as I can fucking muster so I can just take those next few necessary steps to get close to that bathroom. Suddenly the pain gone, man. The pain's gone away. It's all gone, man. I start taking 2 or 3 more steps forward, man. And I start feeling this intense feeling of relief coming over my body. But then just as I feel that, man, another one of them intense lightning bolts just goes running through my fucking stomach, man. And the damn walls is about to break again, man. Oh my God. And I'm hunkering. Oh man, I'm trying to hold that shit in, man. And I can't anymore, Blade. Them damn walls are broken, man. And the shit's coming out, Blade. It's coming out, man. And it's this battle of wills between the eruption, all these fucking fluids trying to leave my body and my asshole trying to prevent it and try to hold them gates shut. And it's just too thin of a consistency, this dump, man. It's just too challenging, too difficult for my asshole to overcome. And periodically, as I'm trying to hold my asshole together, little fucking eruptions and bouts of shit are just spurting out. And at this point, I give up trying to walk with any composure, trying to like shuffle. I just make a mad dash for that fucking shitter, man. Knowing juices is just flowing out my asshole. Knowing they probably a whole crowd of fucking Chinese people watching every bit of this transpire, just laughing their asses off or just whatever the fuck they gonna think about it, man. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. So I'm going, man, I'm on a full-on fucking pace now, and I can just feel this stuff just dripping down my legs, and the running, the activities just making it come down faster. And I can feel it dripping. I can feel it coming past my kneecaps, man. I can feel the liquid, the water coming down them. And I know at this point, the shit must be dripping down my legs, and it must be visible to everybody in my fucking sight. But by the time this happens, man, I done reached that front door to that fucking bathroom, Blade. And I got inside, and lo and behold, man, there was a stall, Blade. There was a fucking stall open. Unused, man. So I ran there. I said some prayers to sweet baby Jesus for letting this happen. But actually, you know, baby Jesus did kind of let me down a little bit because, you know, I did end up fucking shitting my fucking shorts completely. But I got in there, man. I surveyed the damage. And then it was that point I realized I ain't got no toilet paper. And as you listened earlier, I mentioned how Chinese bathrooms don't contain toilet paper. If you ain't got your own, man, nigga, you better use your sleeve or something. Boy, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. And I found myself in that situation. But I try to hold fast and not lose too much, like not to fall into despair too quickly or too deeply. And I thought about my predicament, and I realized there was some solutions I can make. The first step I had to do, of course, was to jettison the pair of drawers I had on my boxers, man. They was completely encrusted, encased in my own vile, diabolical, greasy-ass chicken shit. So they was unsalvageable. There was no point in trying to keep them at this point in time. I realized the best option for me at this moment was to just throw those in the trash. And I was going to have to free ball it the rest of the way home. But I was going to stink like shit, man. I was going to smell real fucking bad on the entire way home. That shit was everywhere, Blaze, all up in my legs, everything like that. And I thought, like, man, what would MacGyver do in this situation? You know, what would, any of my heroes, what would they do in this kind of thing if it happened to them, man? And I thought about it. I realized the only thing I could really fucking do, Blade, was I had one of my sports jerseys, man, an Oakland A's baseball jersey on. I had a t-shirt underneath it. And I realized that if I took the t-shirt off, put my A's jersey back on, button it up, I could just use my t-shirt as an ass wiping method. It was the only thing available at that moment in time for me. And that's what I had to do, man. But that shirt actually pretty much did the job, man. I was able to get all of the excrement, all the feces that had been fucking dried up on my legs and my ass crack and under my balls. It got on my balls, blood. I had shit on my balls, man. It was so fucking bad, blood. It was fucking awful and disgusting. But like any freedom-loving American, any pragmatic citizen of this country who knows how to keep their cool, appreciate the God-given freedom they got, and whatever else, man, I used what I had available and I was able to overcome this horrible, disgusting situation that is so commonplace in communist countries. But with that said, man, I still got a fucking gang war of these harrowing, life-changing, epic adventures that pertain to me using bathrooms in China. And we're going to get through them all, at least the ones I can think of right now and shit. And that's what's going to segue into the next thing I think of, man. This is I don't know, Blade, you ain't going to believe what happened to me this one. You going to probably be disappointed in how I fucking reacted to it, because I should have, like, really clobbered this nigga up, man. I should have beat the fuck out of him for it, but it's all good, though, man. Nobody was hurt, man. Nobody's harmed. I might have some permanent post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms from this fucking event, but, to each his own, man. To each his own. So this was this transpired, man. I wasn't living in China that long back then. I'd probably been there like half a year, maybe less than that, man. I was still learning the ropes, still learning how people do things there. And I was working on my company. Companies there is cool, man. They try to make shit social, man. It's a lot better than they do in America. People always trying to go out. Boss is going to try to take everybody to karaoke, buy everybody dinner, take everybody out for drinks at the bar and shit like that. Your boss don't do that here. Your boss, he or she don't do that here, does it? Do they? No, never. But your boss there is going to do that all the time for you, man. They like that. So we all out, man. We had a karaoke bar, man. We had KTV. And I decided I'm going to have a good time, man. I'm going to get myself real fucked up drunk. This is when I was still new to China, man. I didn't understand the dynamics of Chinese alcohol. I think I've talked about this in other videos, but if not, if you heard it before, my apologies. I got to go through it again for you real quick. But Chinese people ain't drinkers, man. They just ain't. Not on a comparative level to like Americans, and damn sure not compared to like Europeans. They just ain't, man. They're not drinkers. They drink beer, man. Yeah, they drink Pijo, but this shit's fucking garbage, man. It's got like an incredibly low alcohol content. You're not gonna get drunk off it. You can drink it all fucking night. It ain't gonna do a fucking thing to you. Make you take a bunch of pisses. And I didn't fucking know or realize it at that time. So later on, I would discover that there is one Chinese beer you can consume and it will get you moderately drunk if you do it right. And that would be Qingdao, the one that they sell in America. If you buy the 12-ounce cans of Qingdao, they are 4.3% alcohol, which is not a lot, but if you drink enough of them quick enough, they can get you pretty fucked up. All the other beer in China is like 3%, 1.8%. It's fucking ridiculous. Even Byway, fucking Budweiser there is a fucking joke. Budweiser in China's got a very low alcohol content. You can't really drink it. But if you find Qingdao, you find the cans, you can get down. Well, what I used to do is I get this shit called Jinzhou, which is like a really strong alcohol. I would mix that with beer, and that shit would get me pretty fucked up. But I digress. So back to my story, man. I didn't know this back then. I would just go in there drinking beer, thinking that beer's gonna fuck me up the way it does in America. And it ain't, blood. It fucking ain't. And I'm drinking. I'm trying to get my party mode and shit. And like I said, all it's doing is making me take pisses, man. I gotta keep going back and forth to that fucking bathroom. The bathroom ain't far from the KTV room, so that's kind of convenient shit. And I'm going a lot, blood. I drank a lot of these fucking beers, man. I probably made like 3 or 4 trips in a fucking hour or something like that. I'm going in constantly. And we there for hours that night. We all partying down and shit. So there's this weird, fat, ugly Chinese guy, and like, he kind of standing in the bathrooms. I noticed him once or twice going in and out, then going in and out a couple more times. I noticed this nigga, he inside the bathroom now. And he's just staring at me. I come out like laughing and smiling and shit like that. And I can't remember how many more times I keep going in and out, man. I'm like pissing like a fucking racehorse, blade. Really, I think I'm probably like pre-diabetic or some shit, man. I don't fucking know, blade. But yeah, man. So like, eventually this nigga, he in that bathroom, man. He works up enough courage. He wants to say something to me, man. And like coming in, I was like, "What's up, blade?" It's cool in China, man. He's smoking in the bed. He's smoking the hallways and the rest. You smoke everywhere, man. It's fuck great. I got a cigarette, man. Just smoking away. I'm like, "What's up, man?" And this motherfucker gonna try to speak some English to me, man. He just like, He puts out his limp ass hand first to like shake hands, and you know a lot of people do this shit. But I hate niggas that do this, Blade. Don't shake hands with me, nigga, if you gonna give me a limp hand. If you go shake a motherfucker's hand, you shake it with a little bit of grip, Blade. Give me something, man. Don't give me your fucking soggy ass limp wristed hand, man. It's fucking disgusting, Blade. I don't want to hold hands with you, nigga. You want to shake hands like a man? We can shake hands. But you want to put your hand out and make skin contact with you, Blade? So I can feel your little soft, clammy little fucking hands, all gentle and limp in mine? Nah, Blade. You need to get out of here with that shit. But this is just some dumbass Chinese guy. He give me his limp hands, just fucking nasty. I'm like, yeah, what's up, Blade? What's up? He's like, hi. And then he gives me a limp hand, and then he like, where you from? Where you from? I think he's trying to say, where are you from, or something like that. And I'm like, what's Megori? Let him know I'm American, shit like that. And then he says something to me, like kind of mumbles. I can't understand what the fuck it is. And he just resorts back to just speaking Mandarin. And at this time, my Mandarin was real shitty. I didn't know what the fuck he's saying to me. But whatever the fuck it was, man, this nigga got into something sexual real fucking quickly, man. I didn't know what the fuck he was saying, Blade. All I know, man, is I'm standing there trying to talk to this fucking retarded, ugly ass little Chinese guy, man. And this nigga gonna reach, put his hand, try to grab my fucking dick, Blade. And immediately, as soon as that nigga did, I said, no. And I grabbed his fucking hand. And this nigga tried to, like, double down and grab harder, man. Like, try to really grab my shit, Blade. So I fucking strong armed this nigga. I shoved him in the wall, man. And like, goddamn, Blade. He lucky I didn't sock him up, man. I think I just had some reservations about it at that time, man. Because, like, you know, I'm going to beat up some nigga in the fucking karaoke bar in Chinese country and shit. I'm just some tourist there. It just seemed like I had a lot of potential vulnerabilities in that situation. So I just grabbed that nigga, put him in the wall, and just shoved his ass hella hard and went out. I just told these fools what just happened in the bathroom and shit like that. And I was kind of laughing about it. I thought I was kind of like, it's like, what the fuck was that, man? You're like, I don't know, Blade, but like, if that shit happened in America, I probably would have clobbered that nigga though. I probably would have hit him with a slapjack or something like that. But I'll let that shit slide, man. So essentially, I got fucking sexually assaulted, Blade, inside of a karaoke bathroom in fucking China by some fat little Chinese guy. And I didn't even beat the nigga up for it or nothing, man. I didn't even clobber that nigga or nothing. But just mentioning that event, that story, it kind of like segues into something else I just want to mention about using bathrooms in China and this whole concept of privacy. I've mentioned this before in other podcasts or videos I've made, that the concept of privacy is something that it isn't universal, and it's not something that Chinese people really adhere to at all. I'm sure there's certain levels of it they do, but not in my experience, man. Fuck no, Blade. Westerners believe in privacy. Chinese people do not. And if you are a Western person in China using a public bathroom, be prepared for some very curious onlookers, man. What are known colloquially in certain parts of the world as willy watchers, Blade. You a foreigner there, man. A lot of these niggas are going to be obsessed with wanting to see your dick, Blade. They are obsessed with seeing foreign people's dicks. I don't know, man. I ain't going to get into it, and I ain't going to get into the reasons why they like that, whatever. I'm not going to go there. But yeah, man, goddamn, Blade. It's real hard for me to like take a piss when motherfuckers watching me. I don't know how you could do it taking a dump, man. I really don't know how the fuck you could take a dump with like 20, 30 people watching you do it. Especially with the fucking foreigner there. They all pointing and critiquing you and shit like that. It's just all bad, man. It's really all fucking bad. But there's like one other thing I should mention that, at least from my own personal observation anyway, man, I don't think Chinese people entirely need bathrooms a lot of time, even when they got to do a number two, man. Maybe that's not true for adults. I don't know, man. But this girl's probably like 10, 11 years old, man. I'm on Lushan Mountain, man. Fucking, it's this mountain. It's kind of near Ningbo. Don't go there. It fucking sucks, man. Do not go to that place. It fucking sucks. Don't go to Lushan Mountain. It's garbage, Blade. Huangshan, Yellow Mountain, that shit's amazing, man. Don't go to Lushan. It's fucking garbage. Huangshan, you'll never forget. That is some incredible shit. You should check it out if you ever go to China. But don't go to Blue Mountain. It's fucking garbage, man. But yeah, man, we're waiting in line for this, like, one of them fucking, what you call it, like a trolley thing or whatever. It's going to take us up from one spot to another at that fucking mountain. And they, like a family in front of us, man, I'm standing there. I noticed this girl squats down for a second. I'm not really paying attention, giving a fuck. Not really running through my mind why she's doing that. But a minute or two later, man, when the line moves forward and I end up stepping in her fucking dookie, then I do realize what the fuck's going on. I should have been paying attention. Because this girl, man, I guess she had to take a dump or whatever, man. And while we stand in line, Blade, she just pull up an Asian squat right in front of me, man. Just shits her fucking self out. Just shits her guts out, man, right in front of me, man. and just gets up and moves on. No toilet paper, no nothing, man. Just gets right up, just keeps on going. And no warning is going to be provided to the people behind her. So I don't got dookie in my shoes and take me like 20, 30 minutes to get that shit out. But that's just the way it goes, man. It's the way it fucking goes, Blade. But fuck, man, we already gone past our allotted time slot. That's all right. We're going to keep going, man. There's just a couple more fun, insightful adventures I need to share with you motherfuckers before I send you off on your merry fucking way, man. One other thing, like, just pertaining to Chinese bathrooms and shit, I don't know if it's that interesting, but there was this night, me and this motherfucker took some acid, man. We went down to the West Lake and shit. We was frying balls hard, man. And there were a couple old buildings. There was like this little plaza thing they must have used a long time ago. It's all like been closed down now and shit. It's probably been 20 years since anybody used this motherfucking thing. Me and my boys like mesmerized by this entire building and all the little stores inside of it and shit. Cause we frying, man. We frying real fucking hard. And there's one door that's cracked open and we frying, man. We open it up. There ain't nobody else out there. We like at this spot. It's real dark. We completely there by ourselves. And it's like, it's a fucking bathroom. I don't know who was using this thing. I don't know if it's a public bathroom. It's intended for the people that used to work there or whatever. But this fucking place was like a portal to another dimension or something like that, man. We went in there, and I'm telling you, all the horror movies I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, you could not create the atmosphere, the surroundings, the environment of horror and terror that was inside this fucking bathroom. I mean, I'm granted, it was probably from the acid that was making us feel this way, but it was just incredibly fucking creepy, man. There was something going on where they had like a big, massive, like water main leak or something. They had all this water flowing out of the fucking pipe. And they'd already been dealing with this for a long time because they had created something that caught this water and averted it out the side of the wall and shit like that. And it was like gushing out like at a really fast pace. There's just like, I don't know why I mention this right now, man. It's probably not that interesting because you ain't on acid. You're not in China. You're not inside this bathroom like we were, man. It was fucking terrifying, man. But fuck, I should probably edit this and just skip that whole part out about that fucking bathroom on acid. It's just not going to have any appreciation. It's not going to have any resonance with anybody. So, yeah, I'm gonna skip that out later. Let's just get past that part. So, like, the last thing I was probably going to do on here, man, just for a quick minute, is just share with you motherfuckers, man, some other like-minded foreigners' experiences in the People's Republic of China just dealing with some nasty fucking bathrooms. Because I did come across, like, an article on Reddit, so I want to share it with you. All right, where's that shit at? I just had it up on here. Damn. Well, I'm gonna hit my vape right quick, man. Hold on 1 second, please. Sorry about that. All right. Apologize about that, man. Really appreciate you. So let's go ahead and read this article from a fellow American who had a very challenging experience in a public bathroom inside of China. And I guess they were in Guangzhou, which is the southern capital. It's actually Nanjing's the southern capital, but Guangzhou is the main city in southern China. It's fucking enormous, man. It's Canton. Anyway, this cat's talking about their experience there. I'll just read it word for word. So I'm out and about around the middle of nowhere, about 20 kilometers past Guangzhou, and I got this sudden urge to take a dump. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised since I just ate 2 pork baozi. Baozi are fucking really good. I don't know if you ever seen those things. They're those white giant dumpling things, and they got meat on the middle of them. They're fucking phenomenal, man. So he ate 2 pork baozi, which are called roba, and they are fucking incredible, man. If you ever go to China, try these things, but you will be fucking blown away with how delicious they are. Roba are fucking incredible. So this cat, he ate 2 of the pork buns, the pork baozi, the roba, and he chugged down a full liter of coconut water. But the end result was this person standing in the middle of nowhere, hobbling and crossing his legs as a prude schoolgirl to avoid whoever the fuck Nathan Fillion affectionately referred to as swamp ass. I needed a bathroom stat. Unfortunately, in my haste to avoid redecorating my trousers in UPS brown, the only toilet I could find was a somewhat empty computer mall just outside of Xiaoqing. It was terrible. The ceiling panels were falling off. The sink looked like it hadn't been cleaned since the Qing Dynasty. And the open plate glass window over the urinals would leave all below in the park no doubt what you were doing. Assuming, of course, you wanted to pee in urinals that some enterprising bathroom user prior to me had already taken a big old dump in. Inside the stalls, of course, it was a squatty potty, squat toilet. Not only were the floors and possibly the walls covered with enough piss to temporarily classify as a feeder supply to the Yangtze River, it stunk worse than Justin Bieber's last performance. This meant that my cargo shorts likely soak up half a gallon of someone else's piss on the floor once I lowered them down. Sadly, that wasn't the only problem. I chose the only stall that didn't appear to be filled with unflushed poo. Naturally, the sight of opening a stall and both seeing and smelling a previous citizen's fresh Havana omelet or whatever they stuffed down their throat several hours earlier meant others would be coming to use the only working toilet soon. So I resolved to be quick. Thinking my stomach was in complete agreement with this action. Not wanting to sully my shorts, I opted for plan B. I stripped everything north of the equator off and stuffed my shorts and underwear into my bag before I shut myself into the foul excuse of a bathroom stall. And hold on real quick. See, I'm kind of perplexed by this, man. Maybe some of you listening might have some more insight and knowledge about this. Like I said, I lived in China for many, many fucking years. I've taken a lot of shits in squat toilets. And I don't understand how you keep your pants on and do it. Every single time I ever took a shit in a squat toilet, I have to take my pants off. And my drawers, too, naturally. You gotta take them motherfuckers off or you gonna shit down the back of them. There's no way around it. Oh, fuck. Who's calling me now, man? Hold on a second, Blade. What the fuck is this? Man, why you calling me right now, man? I'm doing a fucking podcast, Blade. Nah, Blade. Now, look, man. Yeah, maybe later, Blade. But you hit me up again, man. I'm gonna fuck. You ain't getting none today, Blade. You hit me up one more fucking time. You call me or text me again, man. You ain't gonna get shit. If I hit you up, it's good, all it's good, man. But don't hit me up again. Damn, Blade. Where the fuck was I, man? The inconsiderate ass fuckhead, man. Some inconsiderate ass motherfucker, man. Go interrupt my fucking podcast, man. I apologize, you motherfuckers, man. Some of these pieces of shit, Blade, they just got nothing about them, man. Got not a motherfucking thing about them. Fucking inconsiderate ass nigga. Fucking motherfuckers, man. These bunch of fuckheads, man. I live around, man. People got no consideration for me, Blade. I'm just on the clock, man. Just 24 hours, you're fucking serving, huh? Gotta drop everything I'm doing every fucking chance. One of you assholes calls me. You go, oh, I got $5 for you, man. I got $5 for you. Fuck you, man. I don't need you, nigga. God damn it, Blade. All right, let me go back to that fucking article we was reading, man. I mean, it was like halfway through and that fucking asshole gonna call and fuck up everything, man. All right, so where was he? So this cat, he had some kind of like emergency. You gotta take a shit real bad for eating some fucking balls, some fucking pork roll ball. And, where was he? So he found himself a bathroom. He said, true enough, I'm sure my excuses would have been far and few between. If someone, okay, I guess this cat, he was debating whether or not he's just shitting in the pisser, man, shit in the urinal, like what I was talking about. I was considering doing with my diarrhea situation. But he said, I'm sure my excuses would have been few and far between should someone have walked in the bathroom and seen a foreigner free balling it from the waist down. But people do strange things when they got to go badly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I just didn't want to be in that kind of situation, man. A bunch of fucking Chinese people just laughing at the foreigner, man. Sitting there taking a dump where he's supposed to be taking a piss or something like that. Because them motherfuckers would just think I was stupid, man. They just think I didn't know what the difference was. I came from somewhere that we didn't have those kind of toilets or something. I don't know what the fuck they think, man. But they'd definitely be thinking something. They'd definitely be laughing. They'd be definitely making a big deal about sharing it with their friends. Probably one of the motherfuckers pull his phone out, start videotaping me taking a dump in that pisser, man. I'm good, boy. I'm fucking good. So let's go back to this cat's story, though. So he in this bad situation. He said, I hovered. Not exactly a trained local squat like so many Chinese doing. This motherfucker should have spent a little bit better time with their grammar, man. It's a little bit hard to read what some of the shit they're saying. Let me decipher that. So this person's trying to say that they are not really experienced at squatting down to take a shit the way the Chinese people do at bus stations. This person said, my legs just don't bend that way. Probably fat American. But enough to get my plop and fizz out, I suppose. What the fuck that means? It's about at this point, I smile for the first time since walking in. The relief is only temporary as I'm struggling not to hit my shoes. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know how you're going to shit on your shoes, man. I just don't know about that. But whoever thought this was a good idea, thought. Fucking dumbass. Whoever thought this was a good idea. Not only is my aim only partially successful, that's a gamble though, man. If you got that mud butt, man, you got that fucking involuntary bowel evacuation going on, man, you got some fucking explosive diarrhea, man, you better be real fucking careful. I think in that situation, yeah, it probably could get on your shoes, man. But it usually shoots backwards. It ain't going to shoot forwards. It's going to shoot backwards. But anyway, I realized that I've managed to piss on my left shoe in the process. Lovely. At least my shorts are still clean in my bag, which I'd hung on the precariously small hook on the back of the stall door. And that's usually what they're going to have. Just like in bathrooms in America, a lot of time they got like a hook or something on the door. You can put your shit on there or whatever. They fucking essential in Chinese bathrooms. They are a godsend. If you ain't got one, your shit's going to get nasty. It's going to definitely have some kind of liquid contents on it that you did not intend to have with it. So let me go back to the story. My bad. So I finish. Of course, most bathrooms in China simply ain't going to have toilet paper. So I reached into my bag in front of me to retrieve one of those little tiny packets of tissue they sell everywhere for 2 kwai. Yeah, they sell these little like square little packets. You get a couple wipes in them, and they used to be 1 kwai. Maybe they gone up in price or something like that. Or where this person's located, probably more expensive. So the person says they're not very convenient when you got to wipe. No, they're not. They're fucking awful. They're terrible. Actually, I think if you had to like really wipe your ass with one of them packs, you would have to just keep using the same piece of paper over and over on your ass, just completely covering your hands in your own fucking feces and shit in the process. It'd be a sticky situation, man. Just leave it at that. So this person said they're not doing a good job at the ass wiping because they're not. It's horrible. It's not absorbing substance. Just cheap fucking crap. But the person's grateful for any ass wipe they had in that nasty situation. Unfortunately, in his or her haste, I think it's a guy, in my haste to vacate the bathroom before anyone else arrives, with the tiny hook on the back door of the stall, it fucking came off and spelled disaster. As I unzipped my bag to get the wipes out, the bag slipped off the hook and went right into the piss-filled floor. Shit. And then literal shit. It hot the floor. You meant to say hit the floor. It hot the floor. I hit the floor. That's fucking motherfucker, man. You gotta write a story, man. You gotta like fucking use some fucking proper grammar, dude. Goddamn, this is fucking embarrassing. So then dude said he did a half turn and somehow landed face up right in the fucking eastern toilet. Wait a minute, man. Look, this ain't passing the sniff test, man. This story's bullshit. This motherfucker's lying, man. This story's garbage, but it ain't fucking true. Nah, man, there's no way possible, but I've been into a lot of fucking Chinese bathrooms, man. A lot of public bathrooms, unfortunately, for better or worse, man. I've been into a lot of them, Blade. And there ain't none of them spacious enough that you could do something like that. Nah, if you turn around and fell into a fucking squat toilet, if you in a little stall, maybe your kneecaps might fall in or something like that. Your head is not gonna fucking fall in that, man. They are not designed that way. They're not that far back. This is a lie. This story is not true. This motherfucker's full of shit, man. Man, it's a fucking thing, Blade, with people you read shit online, man. It's fucking sad. It's sad and fucking pathetic. It's probably some asshole that went to China fucking as a tourist or something like that and did experience some nasty Chinese bathrooms, but this story's a fucking lie. I'm gonna check the comments, man, see if anybody else is gonna call this motherfucker out for being a liar, man. I don't really see nobody like calling out bullshit on this, but I don't know, I just see actually more fucking lies in the comments. This fucking asshole. Some dumb fuck from Australia said, try North Korean toilets. China seemed like heaven when I got back. That's a fucking liar right there. That motherfucker's never been in North Korea. If they had been in North Korea, they wouldn't be commenting on shit like that. Because I can guarantee you, North Korean toilets ain't no worse than Chinese toilets, man. They are probably exactly the fucking same. Fucking dumb asshole, man. These fucking people are so goddamn stupid, man. It makes me fucking sick to my stomach, man. Let's just see if there's any other comments that are worth it. Any insightful comments worth sharing. This person put my worst bathroom experience on the train to Lhasa. Picture a 24-hour train. Oh, fuck, man. I've been on one of them, man. Oh, my God. They're the slow train, man. They're fucking horrible. It's like chickens and shit, like livestock's on the train with you and shit like that. It's fucking insane, Blade. So picture a 24-hour train ride of people using a squat toilet that was not clean for days, even during or before the ride. I made the mistake of blowing my nose inside the bathroom. It smelled fucking awful before I did it, but once my nostrils were cleared, it smelled about 50 times worse. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. This person wrote, you can't just use any old toilet. Some of them were perfectly fine, but then there was this one squatter next to my work, man. It was bad. Giant pile of sloppy dudes, the diarrhea on the floor next to the hole. So disgusting. Of course, no lock, no closing mechanism, any kind of the door. You just kind of hope that a slight breeze isn't going to blow it open. This one was in one of their fancy restaurants that they take you to as an example of how great the country is. I hate to see what the other toilets like in less desirable places. Man, none of these stories is really that heart-wrenching, man. None of these things is really like, you know, tales that's going to stick with me for a long time, man. Because, like, fuck, I've had so many worse experiences than any of these motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers combined. And I think today we're going to part ways today with me sharing one last story with you about what was the most disgusting fucking bathroom experience I've ever had in my entire life. Which obviously transpired in China as well. And this was a long time ago, man. I hadn't lived in China for that long at that point. I was still in my exploration phase and shit like that. And I think actually on this journey, I was going down south to the autonomous region to hop over the border of Hong Kong so my visa would be valid again and shit like that. And I went a little bit farther west, man. Some areas I've never been before, some impoverished areas and shit like that. And I was on the bus. I wasn't on the train. I was on a bus. I remember now. And we went to stop at this fucking nasty ass ghetto fucking bus station in the middle of fucking nowhere, man. It was just fucking shithole, man. It was unbelievable. The ugliest fucking bus station I ever seen in my life. And I had to take his shit so fucking bad, man. And I knew it was going to be bad, but I knew it was going to be real fucking bad. I could just tell by my surroundings that as ugly and fucking dilapidated and shit as this area was, I knew the bathroom was going to be even worse when I got to it, man. But I didn't have much choice, but I had to fucking go. I probably been holding in for days anyway, man. It was just at the point now where I couldn't hold it no more, and I had to let it out. So I found my way to this bathroom, man. And blood, it ain't no fucking bathroom. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my fucking life, man. There are a couple holes on one side of this fucking room for you to go take a piss in or whatever, man. There's piss spots. But when you gotta do a number two, man, when you gotta do a dookie, when you gotta take a dump, man, you got some lauduza. Blood, they got a whole nother operation for that, man. Whole nother operation. And I wish I did some AI for this too, man. I should have done so. Or I should do like an artist rendition or something like that of what this looked like, man. It looked like something from one of them Saw movies or something. It looked like something out of a fucking horror film. Basically, it's this fucking slight hill that goes up. It's concrete. There's a slight hill. And at the edge of this hill, there's like a ledge. It's probably 5 or 6 feet to the bottom when you get to the top of this hill, this ledge. And the modus operandi, whatever the fuck it is, for locals when they want to go to the bathroom here, when they go take a shit, is they lurch their ass up the top of this fucking cement hill, this paved hill that they've done. And they get their ass, they pull the pants down, they bend the ass around the other way, they put the asshole over that trench, man, and they just shit down that trench. And there's no consideration for privacy, dignity, none of that shit, man. It's all out the fucking window. And I think that the other side of that trench, because there was another wall on the other side, I think that was for the ladies, man. I don't know, Blade. I really don't know. I've never seen a situation in China where they didn't even afford people of different sexes some form of privacy. They don't usually go that far. But in this case, I don't know. There was just nobody on the other side using it. I think maybe women just refuse to like do that because they know all these guys are going to be watching them take a shit or whatever. So I take my white ass in there, man. I see all these impoverished, poor fucking Chinese people in there taking shits, just squatting. Some people smoking cigarettes, some they're reading magazines, and they see me come in there, man. It's all eyes on me, Blade. It's all eyes on me. And I'm really pondering this shit, man, because I got to go so fucking bad. And I actually take the steps up to the top of that fucking concrete thing. I look over, and I envision what is about to go down with me pulling my pants down in front of all these Chinese people. They all just watching. They all commenting on my bowel movements, on my diarrhea and shit. They just watching me just blow up my ass and shit like that. All making these observations of the white guy. And they're all going to be watching me. It's all going to be all eyes on me, man. Chinese have no consideration for that kind of shit. They don't care if they're staring at you, man. They don't care if you feel uncomfortable about that. They don't give a fuck about that. And they damn sure going to do that to me. And I'm really pondering this shit, man, because I got to go to the bathroom so fucking bad. My stomach's just flipping circles and shit like that. But this concept of having to do that is just so fucking degrading and embarrassing to me that I'm just thinking to myself, I can't do this, blood. I can't. I'll find something else. I'll do something else. I'll go shit in a fucking bush somewhere around the building. I'll find something, blood. I'm not doing this here. This is the most fucking degrading, embarrassing, humiliating fucking shit I've ever had to like fucking face, man. And I ain't gonna fucking do it. I've already come to that determination, man. And as I'm giving like one last thought, I look over the other side of that fucking cement trench thing, man. And let me explain this a little bit better for you too, man. Because like, there's a reason they did this. The whole game plan is they get all these motherfuckers to get up on the top of that ledge, shit over into that big pile. And then periodically throughout the day, some fucking poor bastard that works there, he's got this big giant shit rake or shit shovel, whatever it is, man. This big old squeegee thing. He just get out there, man. He just press all that shit that's in the pile down to the next section over, wherever it goes from there. I don't know, man. But until this point, man, I was just overwhelmed with the stank and everything else. Just these horrible fucking conditions that I ever didn't actually look down at the fucking pile. But for a second, I did, man. And I'll never forget what I seen, Blade. So the squeegee guy, man, the one that's got to periodically come out there and just shovel all that shit out the fucking pathway. I don't know, man. Maybe he fucking real sick that day, or maybe he just called in sick or something from work. I don't know what his situation is. Maybe he ain't doing his job. He ain't doing his fucking job. Maybe he don't do that job. Maybe there ain't nobody there doing that job. I don't really know, man. All I know is that when I look down, Blade, I seen one of the most horrific fucking things I ever seen in my life, man. A lot of people talk about the elephant's foot. that was that when they had the meltdown at Chernobyl, there was that big piece of like raw exposed fucking radioactive fucking waste that people actually took pictures of, man. It's considered to be like one of the most ungodly, horrific things that any human being's ever seen. But anybody that's ever telling you that, man, they never saw that fucking trench, and they never saw what transpired on the bottom of that fucking thing, because it was like a fucking golem, man. It was like a 5 or 6 foot by 5 or 6 foot fucking ball of fucking shit. Like thousands of motherfuckers have been going in there all day and just taking dumps in this fucking pile, and it slowly amassed itself and combined itself, and it'd be this one giant cohesive big fat unit of shit, man. Probably weighed 500 pounds, man. 500 pounds of human feces, blood, just staring me right down in the fucking face. I looked at that thing, man. I just thought to myself, blood, if somebody fell in here, man, you could fucking die in there, blood. You could literally fucking die and drown inside that shit in that fucking trench, man. I mean, it was so ungodly. The discolorations, different colors and shit like that, different textures, the way it's all combined, and this big sloppy, disgusting stink pile fucking infested with flies and shit like that. And it was at that moment right then and there, man, I decided, yeah, I'm definitely not taking shit here today, Blade. I fucking walked out, and I think all them Chinese people was so disappointed, man. They would have had themselves a real interesting show that day, but they was denied their fucking access to it, Blade. I ended up taking a shit between these two buses, man. Just fucking pulled my shit down. I had some of them 2 quiet wipes that dude was talking about. Had like an emergency dump block. Pulled my shit down. Just fucking like 2 blasts. Pow, pow, pow. And it was like enough of it was out of me where the pressure was gone. Wiped my asshole. I left it all right then and there, right in that fucking spot, man. The shitty toilet paper, shitty ass clumps right then and there. It's like, fuck it, man. These niggas ain't nothing they ain't used to already, Blade. Ain't a fucking thing they ain't used to. But with that, man, we 1 hour and like 12 minutes into this motherfucker, man. I better let you niggas go for now, Blade. But if you've enjoyed my amazing dookie adventures in the People's Republic of China, man, I really appreciate you, Blizz. I don't know how many more podcasts I'm doing. I'm really just deterred from making videos anymore, doing podcasts and that shit, man. Life goes on. I'm broke as fuck, man. I got nothing going for me. That bitch stole my fucking kid. I ain't even got my kid no more, Blade. I got nothing, man. I ain't got a fucking thing, Blade. So needless to say, man, the motivation ain't there no more, and there just ain't nothing to it, Blade. This channel ain't ever gonna go nowhere. All the videos I make, it's like, hey, some of you appreciate them, and I really appreciate you. But you and I both know that this channel is never going anywhere. I'm never gonna grow beyond where we are now. And it's just kind of like a waste of time, man, for me to keep doing this, Blade. I need to make money. I need to make something out of myself, Blade. I'm a talented motherfucker, man. There's a lot of shit I can do. And unfortunately, spending time here doing this, it's just not productive, man. And it's just not really reaching that many people anyway, but if you were one of the people that listen, you're probably my friend in real life. I really fucking appreciate you. Big shouts out to Junior and Wiggy. And I would give other shouts out to people I think is listening, but I don't know if you niggas listen or not, man. But yeah, anyway, man, I hope you enjoyed my feces adventures in the People's Republic of China, man. And God bless you, and God bless America, and God bless freedom, and God bless American toilet paper and American toilets. And American people, for that matter, because they ain't fucking willy watchers. Actually, some of them is, but I know you niggas listen today, you ain't. Y'all my people, and I love you niggas, man.